About palettes from small businesses that I highly recommend. Hello, I am dressed as Jack. I want to talk about palettes from small businesses that I highly recommend. Yeah, okay, one is not from a small business, but I do recommend it if you're a huge fan of the series. But the first small business I do recommend is MakeupAMurder. I use their toxic waist liners. I'll post a photo right here. I use their waist liners and their pigments for my clown look. I use their eyeshadow palettes all the time. The one palette I use the most has to be MakeupAMurder Crime Scene Trace Evidence eyeshadow palette. This is volume 1. Look at these colors. I don't know how the purple broke, and it breaks my heart because they're very pigmented. I haven't really used this much because it's a very neutral color palette, and there's nothing wrong with neutral colors. I am a very colorful person. They're really good though. This is volume 2. If you guys want to see a look with this one, I'll gladly use it more. And then a palette that I've actually been using a lot for a few makeup looks. I used it for this eyeshadow, and then I use it for the black for my clown. This is the MakeupAMurder Lost Signal palette. They actually have another signal palette. It's more colorful though. I might get it later, I'm not sure yet. But this is like the perfect black to gray seal freaking palette. Some of them have shimmer and some don't. And I actually really do recommend this business. I found them randomly on TikTok when their Christmas Town palette came up. I have an unboxing of one of their palettes that I'll show next, or after the next one. But this is the Christmas Town palette. If you are a huge Nightmare Before Christmas fan, this is like the perfect. Oh no. Okay. My white glitter's a little messed up because of the orange, but that's my fault. I highly recommend this palette when it comes back in stock, because I believe it's kind of sold out at the moment. And then if you are a Ghostface fan, I highly recommend this one too. It's Chillin' and Killin'. It has a full mirror too. They all have full mirrors, but I'm not showing the mirror. Look at these. These are so freaking pretty. I'll also have everything linked down below. This is the one that I've actually unboxed on this channel, and I will gladly recommend this one no matter what, because this one doesn't have a full mirror, but that's perfectly fine. Look at these colors. And then the best part about this palette though, I actually used this purple lipstick for my first clown look, and it lasted all day, and it's also a pain in the booty to get off. Now this one I've used a couple times. I haven't posted the photos or the videos yet, but this is from CurstKosmetics. This is their Paranormal palette. I have an unboxing for this one too. This has a full mirror too, and best part is if you use code Emmy, which I'll put on the screen, you can get 10% off your whole purchase, and I do get a small commission from it. I just want to tell you guys that, so I would really appreciate it if you guys use my code. But I could do a whole video on their makeup because, oh my god, it's so freaking pretty. Look at the glitters too. I'm obsessed. And this is not from a small, actually let me do the last small business, and then I have 3 palettes from a non-small business. This is the Alora Cosmetics. Oh my god, I totally forgot to say. I think I did, I probably didn't. But these 3 are from GlamGhoulBoutique. No, I'm pretty sure I didn't say it, and I feel so bad. This is from Alora Cosmetics. If you don't know, I'm a huge fan of Corpse Bride. And this has a long mirror on the side, but this is like the perfect palette for Corpse Bride. Like, I love these shades. I have done a couple looks of this one. The eyeshadows blend perfectly. They're very creamy. I just didn't like how the looks came out myself, so I haven't posted them. I will be doing a video on this palette though. And lastly, actually no, that was the last of the small businesses. The next 2 palettes I highly recommend is from citycolorcosmetics. Is their 90s whatever palette. I actually have another order from them coming in Saturday actually. And I've used this palette a lot. I've used this for my casual Frankie, and then I use this for recreating my artwork, which I'll have linked down below. And then this one, Ultimate Freaking Glitter Eyeshadow Palette. I highly recommend this palette. Like, it's amazing. And lastly, if you are just a Profusion fan, I am the biggest Jurassic World fan ever, and I have their giant palette. I've used it a couple times, and then I have the glitters on the side. But yeah, I highly recommend those palettes, and I highly recommend the brands. If you guys want to see small shorts on any of these, tell me and I'll gladly make them. Or if you want me to do a whole makeup look of whatever palette, I'll gladly do it. And subscribe if you want to see more. I have a lot more videos coming. You guys are probably going to see one more video of me dressed as Jack. So yeah.